welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a Thanksgiving glam kind of drugstore low-end makeup tutorial. I know a lot of you guys probably have higher end makeup, which is totally fine, you do you, but a lot of my viewers let's say, okay, you do you, but hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to be doing a Thanksgiving glam drugstore kind of makeup tutorial for you guys. I wanted to keep it on the drugstore product side because a lot of people tend to get more of the drugstore products and they're cheaper, and honestly, why not? So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Some of the, I will say, okay, sorry if you heard that bang, that's my little brother downstairs. Yes, the house is fine. But some of the products that I am using are, I don't know how to put this. Some of them are from Sephora, so they're not technically drugstore. So we'll just kind of call this a kind of drugstore makeup look. If you have the color, you can obviously use any versatile color that you have. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the video. I don't want to talk too much, but please make sure to go ahead, subscribe, and comment down below any new content ideas for me to post. First things first, I always want to go in with a primer, and here I'm using the NYX HD Photo Primer. I've talked about this in my other video. This primer is a really good primer, but the only thing that I don't like is that it comes off white, and under your makeup it is a little, it does cast a shadow of white, if that makes sense. So just be careful with this. It's a really good primer. It keeps everything on for the most part, but see if I don't blend it into my skin. Obviously I'm going to though. It does keep its color, and we're not trying to be flashback Mary this Thanksgiving dinner because we're just not like that, okay? Yeah, I know I'm kind of breaking out a little bit. Please don't say anything about it. I don't know why. I think it's just because I've been so stressed lately, but that's for another video. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is actually do my eyebrows. I like to do my eyebrows. They're a little, just a little crusty right now. I need to get them threaded. I do get them threaded usually, but I'm just waiting until Thanksgiving is a little bit more closer to do them. So I'm just going to go ahead and do like, oh, dang, they're bad. How are they all the way down here? Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but my eyebrow like hair are all the way down here, which is weird. I've never had eyebrow hair that long, or you know, that far away. But I'm just gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows really quick, and then we'll get back into the video. I'm gonna go ahead and use just a normal, I don't use eye primer because I feel like this right here does a lot of the priming, and I put a lot of this on my eyes, on my lids, so that way I could just use a normal concealer. I'm using the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop. Everyone wants to text me now, literally. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and use this as a base for my eyeshadows, and I will be bringing you guys in just a little bit closer. Let me see. I hope that's good. Okay. Also, if you guys haven't seen my eyelash tutorial or my journey of not having lashes, go ahead and watch that video because I still don't have lashes right now. This is only the third day, but you guys will see. I'll leave it a link down below because if you don't have eyelashes, if you have like a problem growing out your eyelashes, or you have trick, go ahead and watch that video. It's kind of like a little video, a little journey that I did about my eyelashes growing out because I decided to do eyelash extensions, and basically now I have no eyelashes. So that's the deal with me. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and keep blending that. And I am only going to show you guys one eye that I'm doing because I feel like you guys obviously are going to see what I'm doing to this eye, we'll do to this eye. So, yeah. Okay, for the eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be using this Morphe palette. This is the, I know it looks really dirty, guys, I'm sorry, but this is the Boss Mood 350. I don't know if you guys can see that. But I'm going to be taking a couple of cranberry colors. So I will show you guys what colors I'm using out of the palette. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and speed this process up. But I will be doing like a voiceover. So I'll see you in a little bit. Alright guys. So here I'm taking just a burnt red color. You can use any color like I said. I'm just going to go ahead and apply that on the crease, not really giving it any dimension or anything. Just blending it. Blend, blend, blend is the key. Okay, and then here I'm taking a burnt kind of purple color and I'm putting that on my outer V just to give the look a little bit of dimension. Don't worry, it's going to be put together once you do the eyeshadow. Go ahead and blend it out. You don't want a V actually on your eyes. Just go ahead and blend it. I'm trying to focus here, but I'm going to leave all of the products that I use down below and all of the colors and stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and pack that kind of plummy wine color to my lids, as you guys can tell. I've wet it a little bit so that way the color payoff is a little bit better. And don't forget to blend that V shape and that color right now. Don't forget to add a shimmery shade under your brow bone and in the inner corner as well. Okay guys, this is the eyes done. I'm going to see if you can zoom in a little bit. So it's kind of just like a plum burgundy cranberry kind of going on. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do my foundation routine. I'm going to be taking BB cream. This is what I normally use on a day-to-day basis. I don't use foundation anymore unless it's like I'm going out, like to a club or something, which if you guys want to know like what I look like at a club, I can do like a club makeup, stay on, proof on kind of video if you want. So I know I'm just going to put this on my face and I'm going to go ahead and blend it. So this part you can just do your normal foundation routine. If you are going to a party, I suggest UDS to do your foundation, obviously. If you want to look cute or whatever, but if you're going with family, if you have BB cream, you should just use that because most likely you're going to either knock out afterwards and your makeup is going to like go all over, or you can probably just wear BB cream also because you're going to be sitting in the living room like me after you eat. So yeah, that's my holiday tip to you guys as a person to another person. That's usually how my holidays go. Is that funny or is that weird? Don't forget, I know this is BB cream, but I'm going to go ahead and put it around my face so that way I don't look like Flashback Mary like we said. Okay, that's the foundation done. I like to use my e.l.f. technique, real technique, my I like to use my e.l.f. blending brush, jeez, and I just like to pat the rest of it in there because I feel like sometimes it can look a little streaky, you know. So yeah, all right, to cover up to cover up my imperfections, I'm going to be taking this e.l.f. Camo Concealer in Tan Latte. I just use that where I need it, like hiding my pimples, which is like kind of my whole face right now. I don't know why I'm breaking out so bad. Like, this is just so weird. Last time I had a breakout was like, or no, last time I had really bad acne. Okay, it was before I started, like, now let me not say it because then people are gonna be like, oh, like, okay, honestly, it's when you take birth control. Yeah, so like, I started taking it and my skin cleared up. I know it's not the same for anybody, for everybody, so please don't feel free to leave your comments about birth control because I will not look at it at all. Everyone's different, but yeah. So, okay, so no, I don't want to talk about that. Next thing that's actually important, I'm going to go ahead and use my Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer, the first one that I used to prime my lids. I know this is really, really light for me, but I kind of like it because we're trying to highlight some areas, you know. So then I'm going to go ahead and let that sit in for a little bit. I said this is a drugstore, so I'm using a drugstore contour stick. This is from Wet n Wild. It's a little busted right now, but it's okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this so I can make like a nice jawline, and then right here too, because I feel like my chin is just extra, like I have a double chin, so we're going to do that. And then also for the nose, just like that. Okay. Now, ooh.
And
My beauty blender fell. So this is where the part where you have to be careful. I like to blend out my contour before anything because I tend to use the same beauty blender. But I have a brush for this. I'm going to be using the Real Techniques setting brush. I know that's probably not what I should use, but I'm just going to go ahead and take it and kind of buff it out. Can you guys tell I've never made a makeup video before? Or I actually have. I never post them. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead. Oh, do you see that?
Now that I'm looking at it, it looks terrible.
Yes, girl. We're gonna go ahead and blend. Don't worry, it's not gonna look this bad. And then I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and then go ahead and start to... I don't know how some beauty gurus are so quick with like their words because I can't multitask. Like, it's just, ooh, we are woke, we are awake, we are ready to seize the day with this highlight, this little cute highlight. Okay, that is really, really light. Yes, I know that you guys can see it because I can see through the viewfinder that this looks really white, but it's okay. I am technically white. Anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and blend out my nose contour and then just kind of set my concealer a little bit more because we do look like Flashback Berry right now, I will say. Okay. Alright, next thing I'm going to be using to cover up, to bake my face is the NYX Photogenic HD powder. I will say something about this powder. I wore it Halloween because it was the first time that I bought it. And guys, I will post pictures. I will insert pictures right now. Yeah, let's just say that I didn't read too well into it, but it's very thin. Like, I don't know if you guys ever used the Airspun translucent powder, but this is a very thin powder. And I had flashback like no other, and I've just been traumatized ever since to get like flashbacks. So I'm just using this because of the sake of the video, and I'm not going to be going anywhere after this. But if you guys do have this and you're planning on taking holiday pictures and stuff, then I recommend you not to use this, because I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know if I didn't blend it right or if I baked too hard. I don't know if that's a thing. But guys, I was beyond. Yes. Ugh, my boyfriend is very, very clingy. Sorry, guys. Okay. So there's that. All right, next thing I'm going to be doing is setting the rest of my face, and I'm just taking, ooh, actually, I got a new powder. Hold on. Okay. I got the pressed powder because I used to use the other loose powder, and I like it, but I prefer just to keep it all in one place because the loose powders can get a little messy. So I'm going to take that on a big Real Techniques pressed face brush or whatever. And go ahead and do that, and then just start to, even the contour is fine, guys. We'll go back to the contour in just a little bit. Okay, all right, now back to the contour. I'm gonna be taking the, guys, I'm sorry, but this is like kind of ratchet. I'm taking the Anastasia contour palette in this color here and a little bit of this color, and I'm just gonna go ahead and make me some cheekbones. Okay, where's my brush for this? Okay, I'm taking a really cheap brush for my contour because I don't like it to be too precise. Is that weird? Like, I like that some of it goes on top of my cheeks, like a blush. Like, I like that. I'm gonna go ahead and put that there, and then the neck. A little bit on my forehead. And we have a cheekbone. Okay. If you want to define it a little bit more, you can go in with a darker color. Totally up to you. I'm gonna keep it kind of warm tone. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with a highlighter. I'm using the Color Pop in Wisp. Sorry if I keep looking over here, guys. The mirror's behind me and it's reflecting off of the camera screen, so I just want to make sure I'm doing this right. I know I've hit pan, but this is a really, really good highlighter, especially if you're a little bit darker like me. I don't know why I can't ever find like a highlighter that is a good color for me, because it ends up looking a little too white, you know? And then we're just gonna put a little bit of highlight. Just a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and let me grab a mirror for this. Since we're gonna be technically the life of the party, we wanna have that glow, because you know nobody else is gonna bring it. I'm gonna go back into the eyes. Don't worry, I didn't forget. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Sephora Bullet Crease brush, and I'm going back in with this color here, this purpley kind of dark merlot color, and I'm gonna put that under my eyelash, like my lash lid. So I'll get up closer. Alright guys, I went to go ahead and did my eyeliner. I put on some mascara. You can totally stop here, but it's not really a glam if you don't wear eyelashes. Some really cute eyelashes that are kind of natural but are definitely boom in your face a little bit are the Ardell Natural 120 Demis. I have them right here. I'm just waiting for them to dry. And yeah, I'm going to be showing you guys a little preview on how I put them together with my sometimes they do come with these little eyelash grabber pincher things. So if you have these, go ahead and use them, and you don't normally put eyelashes, I recommend you to keep these because these actually help a lot. And I will show you on how to put these, how to keep this working for you, not just once, but every time that you wear your eyelashes. And here's a little trick too. You always want to make sure to put on glue. Give it like 15 seconds to dry and then put them on. So let's come a little bit closer and I'll show you guys how I put on my eyeliner. But if you want a video on that, I can do that. But I don't have a normal set eyeliner look that I do. It's weird, but it's okay. But I'm gonna go ahead, grab the lash on these little tweezer things. Make sure that you have glue. And then go ahead and closest to the lash line as possible. Put them on and use the little tweezers to help guys. I don't have actual eyelashes, so if you can't do this, you're probably shaking too much or something. You should be able to do this because even I don't have lashes, so I'm telling you, everyone can get lashes on. So with these little tweezers, they help a lot. So I'm also pushing up the lash because sometimes they like to lay flat. Okay, like this inner corner right here is being a little bit stubborn, so I'm just going to pinch that into my lash on this side right here. I do have a little bit of lashes up in the front, so I'm just going to go ahead and pinch them with my real lashes. And it's just like that. You can give it a couple minutes to set in, but it should look a little cute like this. Just a little vibe. I'm going to go ahead and pinch them with my actual, and then push them up to give them some more volume. Just like that. Last thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to pick a color. I have these two colors here that I feel like it's perfect for this eye look. I have Rome here by NYX, another NYX product, not a surprise. And then NYX Lingerie in Exotic. This is more of a color if you want a lighter kind of vibe, and then this one's a little bit darker, so if you want to keep the darkness going, be my guest. I'm going to use this darker color because it's Thanksgiving, and whenever I think of Thanksgiving, I think of like yellow, brown, red, dark purple, stuff like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this on. Alright.